101 TKO Radio, we're back in the building.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, I hit her with it. I got it in time. I made my lips move with it a little bit.
I wasn't ready for that one. It was a shakedown with it. It was a shakedown vibe. Listen, we back in the building. It's your girl, I am Chelsea Speaks.
It's your boy, KT.
And you tapped in with the Lunchbox. Y'all already know what time it is. It's Monday morning. We back in the space. We got our special guest in the building, Loose Voltage. We finna get into some intense conversation. We finna loose some strings and find out why he got so much voltage and what Monarch is all about. Put your hands together for Loose Voltage one time, guys.
Yeah.
I like the loose.
That is.
That was like, oh, you felt a whole lot of energy with that, right?
I had to use that. Your cut.
On sale now for $99.99.
Oh, she already selling me.
On sale. I'm gonna need a 10% charge off of that. Listen, we are excited to have you in the building. How you doing, Luz?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm happy to be here, man. Happy to talk to y'all. I've been seeing y'all blowing up out here. So I'm like, hey, man, I gotta come sit with them.
Hey, one time. No, we appreciate the love and support, man. So before we get into this, we always ask our guests 3 questions.
Okay.
Here you go.
Are you ready?
Think about the question.
Is that the first question?
No, it's not the first. You know what? Nobody's ever done that. I like the way you think. He's like, all right, I got one out the way. I'm good. All right, so the rules of the game, you got to answer as quickly as you can. You only have about 3 seconds to answer.
Okay.
You have to answer as honestly as you can. First thing that comes to your mind.
Okay, all right.
Now, listen to the question before you answer. You ready?
Okay.
All right, first question. Who's your all-time celebrity crush? 5. 4.
Angela Bassett.
All right, we'll give okay, big energy, okay. Nobody said that yet, but yeah, okay. All right, question number 2. If you could have chosen any other career other than what you do now, what would it be?
Brain surgeon.
Why?
I got steady hands, man, and I feel like I can get up in there and, like, you know, improve people.
Okay.
So forget the medical part. I got steady.
I want to be a brain
because you can sell dope. You can do a lot of things with a steady hand. You can weigh it out real good. You know what I'm saying? Pour a little extra more. All right, third question. You ready?
I'm ready.
What's your favorite position?
Boss.
There you go. Thank you. You wouldn't believe we see it all the time. That question stomps people.
Yeah.
And obviously we can understand why, but it's kind of like, let's see where your head really is. Right. So good job on the game. Exactly. Good job. You passed. He ready.
Yeah, you passed on that.
He ready. So let's talk about this music. Where are you from originally?
Oh, I'm from here. I'm from Atlanta, but I actually went to Stevenson. So I'm Stone Mountain area.
Okay.
Lithonia.
What year you went to Stevenson?
Graduated in 2005.
You know I went to Stevenson too, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, I know her from, you know.
Wow. I know, but I'm 04 and you're 05, and I'm like.
But I was like, I ain't never see her, but I know she went there.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, we know a lot of the same people and stuff.
That's lit.
Mm-hmm. See?
I ain't got no follow-up question.
See, that's that east side. I was over here gonna say like, yeah, man, I was over there on Campbell's Road.
I was hoping like New Jersey or something, a reach or something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from here, man.
Okay. So what got you into the music game? Or you been doing it your whole life?
I've been here. I've been doing music all my life, bro. Like since cafeteria days.
Yeah.
You know, the type. And I've just been sticking with it, man. Just trying to get it. And I would say I've been kind of learning everything on my own, kind of like figuring it all out, man. And that's kind of like fun. It's like part of the journey.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to know this now. Since you from the east side of that time frame, and listening to your music now, how hard was it to separate yourself from the other artists that came from your side? Because see, people don't understand. Atlanta, we have our major artists, then we got our underground artists at that time that's passing out CDs. Just hitting YouTube. So, you know, we know about Travis Porter. But guess what? Before it was Travis Porter, you had the Mob. And they had all the songs. So how was it for you not to fall in that category, considering that was such a hype at that time?
Now, you know what? I would say I jumped back and forth. Because I was in the mix, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Atrium and
you showing ages. He said the Atrium.
Like, we was in the mix. We was doing the Roosevelt.
Okay.
Yeah, we was in the mix. So, I mean, I just do it all. And I think my appreciation for music, I picked up others' DNA. Like I may, you know what I'm saying, listen to Jay-Z, listen to T.I., listen to Lil Wayne, listen, you know what I'm saying, to all these different artists, and I pick up like what I like most about them and add that to my repertoire, add that to my arsenal, you know?
Okay.
I like that. I like that because, you know, a lot of artists, you move into phases where they feel like they can't listen to other artists because they're in a creative space. While I do understand it, what I do also understand is to be a true musician, you've got to sample and got to have an ear open to everyone, all those sounds. So who are some of your favorite artists that you feel like kind of really shaped and molded your sound?
Man, I would definitely, the people I just named, Jay-Z, Wayne, T.I., Field Mob.
Well, you was in the good, he in the era. Shoot.
Just like when you think about like bars and stuff, I think they don't get enough credit, man. Like, I like when you can actually like give bars and metaphors and just use
analogies
different tools
and
stuff. When you're making the music, you know, as opposed to just saying what you feel. I like adding that little code in there, them Negro spirituals, you know.
Yeah. And it's interesting because a lot of the rap now is a lot of this hook, you know what I'm saying? Or the hook is just a line. It kind of breaks up the structure. And I get the evolution of music, but there's something that made those hits, you know what I'm saying, great, having that type of background on it.
Just being able to chant it, like you said, with the hooks. And now it's more so like ABC rap. Like we was hearing about it in the beginning, and everybody was against it, but now it on reverse, and now everybody with it, and nobody's really giving us a story to actually pay attention and be like, okay, I can dig that.
Well, that would I would say. I would say every 10 years, music kind of transitions. And so right now, I free Thugger, but just watching their whole thing, you kind of seeing like, you know, what was in front and the leaders kind of falling back and making room for. You know, something new. So who knows, man? We might get back to that lyrical miracle rap. You know?
I mean, I think so. How do you feel about the female rap game right now? Do you think that it's kind of making it muddying the waters a little bit?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. They go crazy. Like, I think mainstream, we're gonna always get, you know, money,
the cars,
sexualized cars and all that stuff,
the lifestyle.
But you know, underneath that, like there's some women that's spitting and I think the mainstream kind of makes it muddy, but like it's people rapping out here.
Yeah.
No, big fact. So let me ask this: over your years of doing music, what is one of the lessons that you learned that you feel like a lot of artists missed out on? That was right there in front of their face the whole time.
Publishing.
Oh, come on now. Now, for those that don't know what we mean by publishing, explain that.
So it's just like having your ass capped, submitting your records to.
I thought he was about to say your ass capped. I was going to say what? It just came.
Your ass capped. Your ass capped for BMI. And submitting your music, making sure it's copywritten, making sure you're protected, basically. And just running down that list. It's more than just making the music, you know. It's like a whole business.
It's the business behind it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not fun.
That's real. That's real.
That's real.
You got to do it, you know, to protect yourself. Like, you know. So that's one thing. Make sure you get your paperwork right on all the songs that you make. Make sure you paying to get it copywritten so your stuff don't get stolen. And, you know, because I've seen that a couple times.
Really?
Nah, facts. I even had that happen to me. You ever been in a spot? You go in the club. And you hear the same beat that you just did.
Really?
And, man, Club Ritz. I went there for an amateur
Not Ritz.
Yeah, Ritz 2 to be exact. I'm in there. I did a song called Take a Look at Him. It was back when everybody was on SoundClick.
Okay.
Using Vibe Beats. So me and my brother walk in the club and I hear the same beat. Dun, dun, dun. I said, bro, that's my song.
No, it's not.
And then the dude hopped on stage rapping and did almost
you.
the same hook as me. And at that moment I said, I can't shop with that. I gotta go somewhere else. Because at that time, everybody in Atlanta was either on Vibe Beats or they had a Zaytoven beat pack that circulated through everybody. And it was about who had the hottest song. So,
y'all old. I don't know about none of that. I don't know nothing about no doggone Ritz crackers. So for you, what has been your most accomplished moment to date thus far? I know we got a long way to go, but what has made you most proud in your musical journey, you know, just today so far?
I would say releasing this Monarch album.
Okay.
Usually, so if you ever looked at my catalog, I just got albums. Like,
yeah,
you
do.
On top, and I just, you know what I'm saying, write my jump, put it out, and, you know what I'm saying, let it do it.
Let it breathe, yeah.
But this time, I paced myself. So I started dropping singles in October. You know, waited a couple months, dropped another single. Waited a couple months, dropped another single. And then by the time my album came out, my numbers from those singles
were
boosted my album.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, so like
the strategy.
Yeah, so it's just like just having a strategy with this and planning it out and really like taking my time to put this out.
Yeah,
making sure it sounds good.
Why Monarch? Why
Monarch.
that name?
Okay, so Monarch is the monarch butterfly. And so if you heard the album, it's basically breaking down my past journey with my wife. My wife was diagnosed with cancer.
Wow.
And so for the past 3 years, we've just been kind of breaking her. She's been broken down, and we're kind of picking her back up. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a rebirth. It's like being transforming almost. You know what I mean? To become stronger, to become the butterfly from you know what I'm saying, the journey of a caterpillar.
Oh,
that's super dope.
Yeah.
That's super dope. I feel like the journey of a caterpillar, people don't talk about that enough, and they don't see the correlation of that in business enough. You know, you start out in this small stage, and people tend to look at you, you know, from this angle, and as life happens, the frictions in life push us into this cocoon stage, but our ultimate destiny is to be this, you know, butterfly, but it don't feel like that. Even though you were born a monarch, it don't always feel like that. So I love it. So when we come back, we're going to talk some more to Loose Vulture, play some of that music. Make sure you guys lock and load. If you want to call in, have questions, 678-439-7419. Those fine Lord have mercy. Just call, doggone it. Just call. We'll be back in a minute.
I'm a grown up. No, I'm not a virgin. I use my...
I can't make up this type of chemistry. It's one thing I've noticed about good rap songs. You can sing them as well.
Yes.
You ever thought about that? Like hotel lobby is a Negro spiritual in my eyes. How about the 16th? You know what I'm saying? Nice little melodic flow up in there. Because, you know, you ever found yourself singing a rap song? Like, for you as an artist, like, have you ever found yourself singing over, like, a real hard beat?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I can't pinpoint, like, which one, but...
It happens.
Just any song, I'm doing it.
Yeah. So talk to me about your creative process. What does that look like? Do you just get an idea, or how do you create?
Usually, okay, so I go about it two ways. Either I just do a spur of the moment, you know, click and play, and just start going in, or I strategically plan out everything. Like, so I have 2 albums, Audio Ambergram and Palindrome. And on these albums, I thought of all the title names first. Thought of like the name of the album and how I was gonna do it, and you know, and then I filled in the verses with, or the songs with what those titles.
Yeah, kind of like writing a paper.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I kind of went backwards that way, or reverse.
Palindrome. What does that even mean?
Dang, why did you ask me that? All right, so palindrome, because I get them mixed up. So palindrome is like a word that you say like backwards and forward.
And it's the same.
And ambergram is the word that you would say, or that spells the same backwards and forwards.
Ambergram, like Taco Cat.
Yeah.
Cat taco.
Okay. So like ambergram is a type of word.
God,
okay.
And then like level.
Okay. Ambergram.
I'm about to come up with something like that.
I know, right? I'm trying to find out how to use it as a diss. You ambergram. You backwards in the mud. That mean you backwards. Yeah. Okay. You gotta think about it. You trying to be an ambergram, huh? You ain't think about that at all, huh?
They were like, "What's that? Let me Google it."
Yeah. Spell it backwards and see. Tell me which. They'll be trying. They won't even catch it.
You might throw them off with that one.
Okay, I can rock with that.
Or you can just spell Mississippi backwards. Think about it. I know I'm childish.
Okay.
That ain't my fault. I got one for you, brother. So, like you said, when it comes to doing music, like she was just saying, you know, picking beats, especially that's inspirational, I gotta know, what was your thought process when you felt it in the air? Because that right there, I'm not gonna lie, you got some bangers on there, but that right there, the way the harmony and the instruments play, and the way you just rolled the beat, it was like, Bro, you got something to say.
Hey man, yeah,
hello.
Man. So the feeling in the air. That's just like a freestyle that I did to promote the album. It's not even on the album. It's just something I was just like, let me see if I can get some people attention. So I had my producers Jet Music Beats and Falcon Jones come together because I was like, man, I seen somebody else on the Feeling in the Air production, and I was like, dang, they going crazy. So I hollered at them like, hey man, y'all think y'all can remake this beat and do something a little different? And they held up to it.
I definitely heard they represented.
They are my go-to. You know what I mean? Like, whenever I need something, I always go to those guys, man.
So when it comes to the creative process and putting the album and even just marketing side, do you have a team? Because, of course, those two will be your main two to come towards the producing side. But is it a team on the back end, or is it just really just you planning out how you want things to go strategically?
Man, it's a little bit of both.
I was going to say, I have a nice blend.
So, sound like coffee. Like,
I love the cohesive blend.
But, so it just depends on what I'm trying to execute. So I know, like, I can't do everything. I be trying. But like if my hands are full, then I try to delegate different tasks to everybody. But depending on how fast I need it done, or like if I need something done, then I'm like, all right, I do it.
I do it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I hate to say it, but it's more of a pay to play. Like if I need something done, and am I trying to get them to do it for free, or
money
you know
talks?
What I'm saying? Exactly. So that's one thing that I've learned lately is like, hey man, if you want something done, bro,
you gotta have some cash.
Just do it.
Just
do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself.
I like that you said it because we're in such an era where, don't get me wrong, I love to collaborate, I love to do partnerships, but as you move to different levels in your business, money is, you gonna have to have some money to even push those ideas through the door. So I ain't trying to collaborate with a broke. We got no money to make the plan happen. Yeah, like you would benefit more from that. So I speak to that, having the funding, because a lot of artists think all you can do is just do the music. So for you, like I'm sure you have other avenues of making money because you see that you have to be able to support that.
Nah, for sure, man. I got like 5 jobs. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm trying to tell you
right now.
We're all at work right now, okay? Double working, okay?
Nah, for real.
So like I really like to focus on just like having that bread and being able to support whoever I can, because people got kids, man.
Listen.
So I ain't trying to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah.
It's a seriousness of it, yeah.
No, and then not only that, like you said, people think that they are entitled because they do music. And one thing I noticed that you did that I played around with for a minute is the green screen.
Oh yeah,
and I can tell. And when you came in with the camera, I said, "Oh, he don't." Not to say that you don't have a cameraman.
Yeah.
But I said he took the nip route.
Yeah.
All money in, no money out. Let me teach myself, keep them out, and I can manage it how I want. Because I noticed when you did, I can't think of the title of the song, but you did the green screen when you was sitting down and you was rapping and you had the lyrics going above your head.
Oh, yeah, the God song.
Wow.
Then you released a small snippet, and people don't, this is how you know people don't pay attention. You put when you was editing the video, and then the video dropped. So I'm like, I know that program. So at first I'm thinking you just making an art cover. Then I look again, I said, oh, that's the video.
Yeah.
And then the way you disappeared with the water flowing, I said, oh, he on something right now. He on something. So I gotta know, when it comes to that, what was your inspiration to say, you know what? Let me do it myself. Even though I know, I have this person over here or these people want to support. Let me learn to do it for myself.
I go back to the payment. So it's like I like to learn everything. Like I'm like when I tell you I probably could have been a brain surgeon. I'm not playing. Like, like I have regrets. Like I could have done that probably. So when I see like programs and stuff like that, I'm always eager to learn anything tech. I'm always into it. And so I like to learn how to use like all these little programs. So when I go pay somebody else to do it,
I need to tell you what to do.
Yeah. I know I ain't getting cheated. Cause it's like, bro, like what? You don't know how to use the green screen? What? Like, you know
what am I paying for?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I study. That's it. I just want to. I want ultimate knowledge. I want to know everything.
That's what I'm talking about. So how long does it normally take you to do a visual like that? I mean, of course you done had your hands on it now, so the next one or the few ones afterwards is more easier. But when you first started, how long did it take you to do it?
I don't know, man. Because I've been working with it for so long.
What about the first time you bought the green screen? Like, do you remember what that was like? The first time you actually set up and how did you feel that first time? Kind of.
So I wouldn't even say. So I learned it from somebody else back in college. I went to Savannah State University, man. Okay. My partner DCano, he was a rapper as well, so he kind of he had all this stuff. And I watched him hold up, bro, you doing all of this from your room?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And he had a viral video on Dat Piff.
Okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying? One of those websites. And it just went viral. He had pictures flashing and all kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, let me sit down, bro. You're going to have to show me everything.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And he did, And ever since then, I just been going.
Would you say it's hard to learn green screen?
No, not at all. It's
wow.
It's a press of a button. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the lighting straight, you're good to go. Yep.
Exactly. It's really easy than what people really think. It's actually easier to do a green screen than to pay a videographer to go out here and do all these different things.
That's true.
Because you can bring the scene to you.
Exactly. Yeah. I say the main tip is to just hide your shadow. You go back here, you see your shadow back there.
Yeah.
You just hit the lights a certain way, your shadow will disappear and your green screen ready to go.
That's crazy.
We're gonna put you on the green screen.
What you gonna put me at?
We're gonna put you on top of the moon.
He probably would put me on top of some doggone. I'd probably be like, yeah, he got me on the moon. I'm out here in these streets.
Nah, for real.
Thugging it.
Especially how we can, with the iPhone now, we can take a person out of the picture. I can literally take your picture, put you on my green screen, and have your body moving around.
Does iPhone even have a green screen option?
They probably do. iPhones.
I would expect it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. iPhones. Everything I'm doing, with cameras and computers and stuff, you can do the same stuff from the iPhone.
That's true. That's true. Wow. So what you got coming up this year? What are we looking forward to? What's coming down the pipeline?
Okay, so with my album, I've been selling a $100 album of Monarch. It's the same album, but I just was like, man, I know it's worth it. So I've been doing that. But recently, I've been talking to some people, and they want to transfer it over to an NFT.
Okay.
So we're about to get into the NFT game and make the album that, and then we'll probably do some exclusive events where if you bought the album, then you'll get certain perks and that kind of thing. Also, I am teaming up with PVM, Pimpinville the Squad, Black Wayne Mackey, Tipple Gutter. And we are throwing a concert in August.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Definitely let us know.
August 12th, I believe. Okay. August 12th or 13th, one of those days.
Okay. Definitely let us know. We'll pull up strong, you know what I'm saying?
We
here for Loose, you know what I'm saying? We here for him.
Yeah, let me know if y'all want to do some press, man.
That's a yes.
We there.
Definitely. So going forward and going backwards in your childhood, are there any moments that you feel really shaped you for where you are now? Do you feel like you always knew that you would be in this lane?
Yeah.
Okay. Going forwards, I don't know how you go forwards and backwards in your childhood, but you go back.
No, so just growing up, man, my brother, we would go back and forth on this old ass old Apple computer, right? Typing raps back and forth. I go. He'll read my verse, I rap my junk, and he kind of put it in my brain, man, you could do this, you know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to Kosi, man, that's my bro.
I love that. Shout out to support. I know that's right.
I mean, see, that's how you do it. You pay homage, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all don't pay no homage no more, okay? Folks looking at me crazy.
That's true. So I have an interesting question for you. We spoke briefly on the Young Thug situation. So, and I've kind of asked most of the artists that have come here this question, but how do you feel about rappers' lyrics being held to their person?
I don't think they should. I guess it depends. Obviously, it shouldn't because it's when you watch a movie, you don't go and, you know what I'm saying?
You're that, yeah.
Right, exactly. You don't lock them up for, shooting up a train or something like that. You know what I
True,
mean?
yeah.
So, I think when they take this music and try to use it in courts, it's bro, this is it's not
That's like trying to take a soundtrack of a movie and saying this is what happened. This was the motive for this person's.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
wow.
But when you have a rapper that's saying like at 3:30 on Wednesday,
super specific. Yeah.
It's like, bro, like you asking for it. So
should he have said 4:00? The fact that you even mentioned the time is like, yeah, buddy, get him out of here.
But you know, I agree. Like they got to be smarter when they, think about that, because there's a lot of artists from the 80s and 90s that they was doing similar things, but they didn't put a.
It was packaged differently. Yeah,
it was packaged different. So it's like you had to do your homework and then do another pack of homework just to figure out if you got the homework.
Nah, they telling on themselves. They do it on Instagram all day.
Yeah,
so, you know what I mean? Yeah. When you look at the dudes that beat up 6ix9ine, like why? Like why would you do that?
They get on TikTok and all showing off. Yeah,
and now y'all facing charges.
Right, they get on Vlad and tell everything. Like everybody talking, man. So I don't know.
It's almost like everybody wants to be famous by any means necessary.
Yeah,
like if it mean I gotta rob you and I'm gonna get my 5 seconds of fame, if I gotta kill or like. Everybody's doing it, but they're doing it out loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, golly, Lord.
So I wonder who are these followers that give them that power. You know what I mean? That's worse.
I feel like it's a combination of homeboys. Like, when you make in the industry, you have to kind of grow. And if you stay around the same people, then, you're going to be that same person through and through. So do we got a caller on the line? I saw we had a caller. Somebody was calling. They was calling. Caller, if you call, give us a call back, 678-439-7419. But yeah, the conversation. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I was trying to catch the call.
She was
trying to catch the call. Oh, the call. Oh, there we go. Okay. Got a caller on the line. Hello.
Wait for it.
101 TKO Radio. Who we got on the line?
Hello. Falcon Jones. What's up, King Luke?
Hey, that's my dog, man. What's good, bro?
What's happening with you, man? I was just listening and decided to check in on you, bro.
Man, this is Falcon Jones, man, one of the hardest producers. I would say if he wasn't producing, he'd be like a jazz musician or, you know what I mean?
That's dope.
A composer, because his beats are so abstract, man. He produced God's time, and if you just hear that, all that stuff just going on at one time, like.
Oh, so he's a real melodic
man.
Okay. So how you doing? How you holding up, Falcon?
I'm doing well, man. I just wanted to let y'all know this is one of the hardest working brothers I know in music. One of the most talented. If you guys haven't heard Monarch, man, it's a roller coaster of emotion. I cry every time I listen to it. And I also wanted to extend some gratitude to the Lunchbox Morning Show.
Thank you.
Because there's a lot of work to being an artist. It's a lot of hard work, but we can't do it alone. And it's platforms like this that help us get the reach that we need. So I want to say a special thank you to Chelsea and KT as well, man, because the work you guys do.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. That's real.
I got a question.
What you got?
I got a question. If you guys have listened to the album, what are your favorite songs off the album?
You're not going to call me out like that. What you're not going to do is my favorite is your favorite. What's your favorite? You go first.
I know my dog like God's Time and In the Air. I want to know what you thought, Chelsea.
Look, you ain't finna call me out. I'm a very private person. I'll have you know. I'm very private, but my favorite one is probably Love Struck.
Ooh.
Falcon, what's your IG? Because clearly we got some beef or something. I don't know who you are or why you coming for me this morning. We got beef. We got beef.
Know, man,
did I cut you off in traffic or something?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say that again.
Did I cut you off in traffic or something? Because you coming for my little throat.
No. I was just, as artists, we like to hear these type of things. You know what I'm saying?
Why you didn't ask KT? Ask KT his song. You didn't ask Tell.
I did.
What's your favorite?
I did, but in all fairness, KT did say he liked the In the Air joint. Yep. And he was talking about the God's Time already, so I kind of know where he was going.
But you chose to call me out. So what you're saying is he did his, you chose, okay.
I said I appreciate you first, though. You remember that part?
Before you saw, we fighting. Where is he? Where's this man? Let me find you. No, but for real, it's all love for real. Falcon, we got to get you in for an interview because obviously you sound like you a whole vibe as well. We got beef now.
Oh, definitely.
So yes, definitely thank you for calling me.
Y'all booked the flight. I'm there.
Hey.
Set it up.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Appreciate you, homie.
Yeah, appreciate it, dog.
You got folk calling in, attacking me. What in the East Side Jaguar is happening? What in the
happened if you was on the south side?
What in the swag surfing? Right. I'd been a lot safer on the south side.
Come on down to Old Net.
No, that's all right. I'll stay in Alpharetta.
Hold on now. Y'all ain't gonna do Old Net like that.
I'm in Alpharetta, darling. I was Sandy Springs, I remain, okay? No, but it's interesting because I get invites to all these different artist showcases, and I'm happy and refreshed when I see artists like yourselves who don't feel the need to be everywhere at every event, because being everywhere does not constitute being potent, being effective, or actually getting those listens up. It's getting behind that camera, getting behind your laptop, getting behind the grind itself and putting it out there. And so many people think, I'm an artist, and they out 24/7. Yeah. And the only thing artistic about you is the way you tie your shoestrings. It's the only thing.
Not tying the shoes and half of them don't even tie their shoes.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like, the fact that you are set apart. I like the fact that the project has a very specific message. And I even love the fact that you thought about your wife and the journey. And that's what music is supposed to be. Music is supposed to be something that reflects the soul, and comes out. So I commend you for doing that.
Man, thank you.
So for those out there, where can we get in touch with you if they want to work with you? What's the best way to find you? Tell me where to feel like Falcon. Bow. Because don't say.
So I'm Loose Voltage. I'm at Loose Voltage on pretty much all social platforms. Holler at me on IG. I'll be on there the most. And you can always also go to loosevoltage.com and find all the rest of my music, find the clothing line, Start by Logan Saint, and purchase the $100 album.
Yeah. Last question. Why Loose Voltage?
Loose Voltage. So it started out, I had this name since I was in the 8th grade.
Okay.
So it's kind of evolved. So it started off as me writing a paper. It was when Stankonia came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everybody had crazy names. Lucius Left Foot, all that, right? So I had to create. So I had to create a paper where I created like a utopia, and my name on that was Lusky Lou.
Okay.
So from Lusky Lou, it broke down to Loose, and then around 2012, I created my first album, which was Voltage, and Voltage is Voice of Love, Truth, and Good Energy. And so there was this Tupac quote where he was like, "It's that spark. I don't know if it's gonna be me, but it's gonna be the next person, and he gonna have that voltage. So I was like, okay,
that was your confirmation.
Yeah, so it all worked out like that.
Loose
so now
Voltage.
Loose Voltage. Yeah.
I like that.
I like how you brought that all the way around.
Yeah, because there be artists out here talking about some Thunderjack joke. How you get that? Your name is Charles. How you get Fway?
Okay.
Where's Fway? I'm sorry.
So that was her. This is my last one.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Wrong. I'm playing. I'm sorry. Too soon.
Anyway,
sorry.
Loose Voltage Digital. Mm-hmm. What is entailed with that?
So LVL Digital, that's kind of like so I got mad at music and I took all my music off and said I'm gonna upload it myself. So I created LVL Digital, where I had a platform where I had all of my music, and it's kind of just evolved from that to a platform where if I'm shooting music videos for someone, if I'm taking pictures for someone, if I'm designing a flyer for someone, then it'll all go through LVL Digital.
Okay.
I feel like you're going to end up with a label.
Because that's what it sounds like right now.
I feel like because all the pieces that you're putting in place, from the film work, being able to green screen, like as an artist, we know what other artists need. And I think that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? But when you get the ushers and the big ones, they sign these artists and they kind of...
Right.
But the ones like us who actually feel it and have been through that and have gotten out the mud ourselves, in building yourself, you end up building the foreground for others. So I'm excited to see. I can definitely see that popping out. Yeah,
hey man, I claim it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and claim that with you. Claim it with you. So, well, we appreciate you. And on May 6th, we would love to have you out there as one of our special guests. We are rolling out our official 101 TKO Radio app. So, we'd love to have you come. Maybe perform a song if you want to. So, we rocking with Lusa. Now that I know you Stevenson is, you by law, you good now. You can get whatever you want now.
And then if you're free this weekend, man, come on out to the kickball game.
Don't nobody want to see y'all play?
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to see y'all? Don't nobody want to see y'all rested players.
You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely check us out for real. But we rocking with you the long way. We're going to keep the music on air. You got it queued up, Nelly, and ready to go. We're going to take you out on these airwaves. Tune in, lock and load. This is Loose Voltage. It's your girl, I am Chelsea Speaks.
It's your boy, KT.
And you tapped in with The Lunchbox on 101 TKO Radio.
You know what y'all do on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Make sure after...
Hello.
Didn't give up at my lowest. Kept me warm during the coldest. Been through the testing journey. I live a time of testimony.
Thank you, God. I come to you as a humble servant, trouble and hurting. I'm young and uncertain, stuttering, stumbling verses. This is how I worships. Hold up. I pray for my family's health. Heart is heavy. This is how gravity felt. I wish we could wake up and magically felt healed, but the process is what actually helps. Strongest soul I ever encountered. How you naturally built. Hold up. A survivor, a provider. This ain't just life, it's your arrival. We bless Jehovah Jireh, hand on the Holy Bible. Hold up. God designed you perfect. You deserve the world. Diamonds and pearls in the sky too. Blue sails don't define you. I'll always be right beside you. God, I'm giving it all to you. Baptized us in the bayou. Tears fall till our eyes the color of pyro. That night, low cried too. Sitting in drive-thru, I'm pleading with high Zeus. Being prideful, I be your disciple. We should be taking trips and posting pics of the Eiffel. Not feeling awful with our eyes full. I love you, I like you, I wifed you. Whether your head down to your back or wrapped up like Badu, I still say I do in a crowded room with close from the Reverend and God too. We gotta get through this, got to.
Didn't give up at my lowest. Kept me warm during the coldest. Been through the testing journey. I live a time of testimony.
Rooms be feeling like a second home. You complain about aching bones and moments we waiting on to bring our new baby home. We mustered up enough courage to fill up a great poem. He was blessed by his name alone. Eastern Cairo, St. Bryant, we made it long. I smell a fry like fake cologne. Doctors telling us lies, hatred, all disguises, incompetence when it comes to saving black lives. Can't be tell me to calm down, but I be standing up for her. I be acting up for her. I be black enough for her. She love them dark skinned and you want black enough for her. So I appreciate y'all for just backing up from her. Walking back and forth from the NICU to oncology, so I don't even front like it don't bother me. Tears falling, eyes swelling, might stop at optometry. Really watching life take shape like geometry. I don't know how we got here, but we ain't gon' stop here. Take a mental note of the friends that's not here. We too busy to check on us, but quick to call us up when they eager to flex on us. I ain't trying to hear about your good news, really. They just pushed the tube in my son's mouth to his belly, and I ain't sleeping days, cause I gotta be ready. I driving real to survive. You think it was Andretti? I rock steady, chest poked out like pot belly. Will the radiation heal the hurt and stop swelling? Docs walking around like it's something they not telling. But I'ma keep trusting God and believe with all my faith in healing. Loose.
Didn't give up at my lowest. Kept me warm during the coldest. Been through the testing journey. I live a time of testimony. Say what? You was born a jug or something? You told me you was gonna be back by November.
See, these was the hardest of times. We didn't wanna do crimes. The dollars were stuck on our minds. You're so fun and nothing is nice. Well, I'll end up paying the price. You better off rolling the dice. That was my favorite advice. Yeah, that was my favorite advice. Get your bread up. Get them dollars. You better off rolling the dice. Yeah, that was my favorite advice. Get your bread up. Get them dollars. You better off rolling the dice. Yeah, that was my favorite advice. I'm dodging them devils like every day. Stacking my bread like wedding cake. I know they did some time. I asked them to show up, they never late. I know that's wiping for sure. The funny part is that they credit straight. I'm thinking how I'm gonna give me some dough. The first mistake is the hesitate. So I got a plan to go get it. Flip it and put it somewhere and don't spend it. Little umbrella for rainy days. Spread out that cheddar in every way. Started some businesses, triple my dividends. Put all my on, clean up our images. Record had blemishes. Now we just look like some Louis Vuitton model citizens. See, these was the hardest of times. We didn't wanna do crimes. The dollars were stuck on our minds. You're so fun and nothing is nice. Well, I'll end up paying the price. You better off rolling the dice. That was my favorite advice. Yeah, that was my favorite advice. Get your bread up. Get them dollars. You better off rolling the dice. Yeah, that was my favorite advice. Get your bread up. Get them dollars. You better off rolling the dice. Yeah, that was my favorite advice. To the trappers, the scammers, the flippers, Cabona promoters, go get us the water boys out in the sun. The ones that do it for fun, stay hustling, the money will come. This country was built off of crime, so don't call it filth if it's slime. Gotta do what you can to survive, and I'm supposed to teach my kids the color inside of the lines. It's no surprise, I'd rather get rich or die trying. Man, I'm too hungry to sit in the line, skipping the line. I walk in the kitchen and eat from the pot. A room full of notes to a pocket of knots. You got it for low and I'm buying a lot. And shipping it out for a high amount. And splitting the profit to re-up on count. And sticking the rest in the interest account. See, these was the hardest of times. We didn't wanna do crimes. The dollars were stuck on our minds. You're so fun and nothing is nice. Well, I'll end up paying the price. You better off rolling the dice. That was my favorite advice. Yeah, that was my favorite advice. Get your bread up. Get them dollars. You better off rolling the dice. Yeah, that was my favorite advice. Get your bread up. Get them dollars. You better off rolling the dice. Yeah, that was my favorite advice. Get your bread up. Get them dollars. You better off rolling the dice. Yeah, that was my favorite advice. Get your bread up. Get them dollars. That was my favorite advice. Yeah, that was my favorite advice. You play all day. I ain't got time.
I've been doing my best impression and staying out the way. Fast money calling me by my first name, screaming underlay. Everything's hot, I'ma sell it like a summer day. Yeah, you know I plan to take the game and didn't come to play. Stop playing with me, fool. Stop playing with me. You stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Try to count me out, but I just came back with a bigger bang. Only time that we connect, I hope I make you feel away. How'd you get this number? Don't you call it again? You are not my buddy. You are not my friend. You like to follow the trends. I like to follow the ends. Nike endorsed these checks. I should be jumping in gyms. That's bad. Get racks. That's a fact. Big stacks. Get a bag. Flip that. Yeah. Double up. Triple that. She just wanna see if I'm as good as her girl say I am. Baby, after I get done with you, girl, you gon' hate I am. Writing me at 5 a.m. How fine I am. You right I am. My D is like a diamond that's been covered up with vitamins. Oh, you love struck. I hit like a subwoof. I'm up for the sun up. Yeah, I'm on the come up. Took me like 10 years to get right here. You call it dumb luck. Had to stay low, and that's my dog to get my funds up. Don't think again before trying me. I am the hottest commodity. Now they gon' show me camaraderie. You was delusional, gotta be. Stop playing with me, fool. Stop playing with me. You stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Try to count me out, but I just came back with a bigger bang. Only time that we connect, I hope I make you feel away. I see you inside your feelings. I can't help but smile at it. I had to fly through the ceiling. I had to bust the glass at it. Just be 1 in a million. Got 999,000. Yeah, we both in a section, but your couch is game. I've been doing my best impression and staying out the way. Fast money calling me